The Boys and Invincible are two of the best superhero TV shows out there, and they each have their own version of Superman. Neither of them are really as nice as the real Superman, though, and that's probably putting it lightly. They also both have their own versions of the Justice League, the Seven, and the Guardians of the Globe. So who'd win if these two teams went at it? Who'd come out on top? Well, let's get into it. But before we get into it, well, if you think the Seven win, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you disagree, if you think the Guardians of the Globe take it, well, be sure to hit that notification bell. Now let's get it. So the Seven are kinda unique, because while they masquerade as a superhero team like the Avengers or the Justice League, they're essentially more like celebrities than actual heroes. And plus, some of them are just straight up evil, don't care about anyone but themselves. On the other hand, well, the Guardians of the Globe are actually trying to make the world a better place. They're doing what heroes do, and are in fact some of the strongest beings in the universe. It's just that Omni-Man is a whole lot stronger, and when he got tired of the Guardians being around, well, then they were no longer around. Now, because both of them are essentially knockoffs of the Justice League, they've got some of the same types of heroes. Like there's the Aquaman knockoff, the Deep, and Aquarius. A fish man who's king of Atlantis, and then just a walking sexual harassment case. Neither of them are really bringing too much to the table. Aquarius can fire a blast of water, and the Deep is a good swimmer, I guess. Got some weird gills, at least. Then there's the Batman clone, Black Noir and Darkwing. Darkwing might not have any powers, but he's a really skilled fighter, and just like Batman, is an expert using his brain and his gadgets to win fights. But Black Noir is something else, or at least he might be something else. We still really don't know too much about him. We know that it seems like he can't feel pain. He's incredibly durable. He might be one of the most powerful of the Seven. At the very least, he's definitely Vaught's silent attack dog. The Wonder Woman copycat, Queen Maeve, and War Woman. Now, we've never really seen Maeve go all out, truly unleash her power like Homelander or Stormfront have. But just from stopping in a speeding armored truck cold, it's safe to say that she's pretty powerful. But War Woman? Well, she's an ancient warrior with almost godlike abilities. Insanely strong, insanely fast, she can fly, an expert fighter, and absolutely not afraid to smack the crap out of you with her mace. Last but not least, well, the Flash ripoff, A-Train and Red Rush. A-Train is insanely fast, rivaled only by Homelander. And even though his addiction issues to Compound V ultimately hold him back, he was still able to beat Starlight in a straight up one-on-one fight. So that's gotta count for something. On the other hand, Red Rush is insanely fast, faster than Omni-Man even. And he can really pack a punch with these super speed hits. I mean, enough to injure Nolan, have him coughing up blood. Of course, that didn't work out too well for Red Rush in the end though. Then for the remaining Guardians of the Globe, well, there's the Green Ghost. She swallowed a magical amulet, allowing herself to turn intangible, passing through objects with ease, making it so that nothing can hurt her. There's Martian Man, a shape-shifting alien from Mars who can change his body into anything that he wants, usually relying on elasticity and stretchy limbs though. And then the Immortal, good old honest Abe Lincoln himself. He really lives up to his name of being immortal. And on top of that, he's powerful enough to take on Omni-Man one-on-one. For a while at least. But still, the guy is seriously no joke. Then for the Seven, well, there's Translucent, who can turn his skin translucent and is incredibly durable. Bullets and chainsaws don't do anything to him. Starlight, who is actually a surprisingly skilled fighter, and can send out blinding flashes of light. And then, of course, there's Homelander, the closest thing to Superman here. This sociopath is the pinnacle of power over in the boys' universe. Superhuman strength, durability, speed, flight, laser vision. The guy is an absolute total powerhouse. Now here's the difference between these two teams. One's a real superhero team, and one's not. One's fighting against a whole variety of different metahumans and aliens and demons and all other creatures. The other is fighting against inexperienced Compound V users and basic humans. You can't buy that experience that the Guardians of the Globe have. They are way more skilled and ready to go than the Seven are. And plus, they actually fight as a team. They actually are a team, rather than essentially a giant PR project used to sell merchandise and movies and advertising. And then there's one person we haven't talked about yet, Omni-Man. He is easily the most powerful person here in this video, able to wipe out whole civilizations in the blink of an eye, can level cities and wreck mountains. He is insanely fast, insanely tough. He's easily the world's worst dad, just absolutely unhinged. He was able to kill the Guardians of the Globe all by himself, take them all on, and win. Now, why is this worth mentioning? And why is it actually a plus for the Guardians? Well, because the Guardians were able to fight back. They lasted a few minutes against Nolan's sneak attack, made him bleed, had him on the ropes a little bit, and at the end of the day, well, they actually put him in a coma for a week. Sure, he killed all of them, but they took the world's most powerful man to his breaking point. And I say all that because Omni-Man is more powerful than Homelander. By like, a lot. Omni-Man is more powerful than all the Seven combined. Just based on what they've shown us in the show, the Seven wouldn't have lasted but a few seconds against Omni-Man. The Guardians of the Globe would have put him into a coma. Darkwing and Aquarius might not be able to make it. Homelander might take them out with his heat vision. But after that, well, Immortal, War Woman, and Red Rush are more than enough to take most of the Seven out. They're a better team, they're more powerful, they have more experience, they've taken on bigger threats, they're coming out on top here. The Guardians of the Globe win. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.